Did you know that you could train your brain to react to strong emotions triggered by particular memories the way you would like? Three parts of the brain work closely together to respond to social and potentially threatening situations. These are the amygdala, hippocampus, and prefrontal cortex. Sounds like a foreign language, right? Let us try to differentiate them by function. The amygdala helps decode emotions. The hippocampus is involved in storing and retrieving memories. Finally, the prefrontal cortex assists with the final course of action. Still sound alien? We will get to an animation that hopefully paints a clearer picture. Before we do, let me tell you about why we are here. SCYiBL. SCYiBL is a 6-step process that taps into these brain areas that work together. SCYiBL is meant to help you overcome negative life events by identifying, connecting, and monitoring triggers. Imagine a world that is SCYiBLized, where everyone has learned to train their brain to focus on positive angles instead of negative. Imagine a world where SCYiBLization conducts itself with stronger focus and performance, leading to a happier and more balanced lifestyle. Imagine the interactions amongst humans who choose happiness and who choose to focus on the good, not the bad. Let's paint that picture we were talking about earlier to hopefully make this clearer. Here are our three main characters, those three parts of the brain: A. Amygdala, H. Hippocampus, and PFC, prefrontal cortex. A responds to the memories it receives from H. H carries memories, literally shown here as a backpack that H is hauling around. PFC tries to hold it together, getting these two to stay focused and not stray from the end result or goal we humans try to attain. It is not an easy task. Imagine a teacher trying to contain two unruly students who can work really well together, yet choose not to and misbehave. Sound familiar? Well, these two are just like those students, and PFC is always trying to keep them in line. On any typical day, all three interact, where PFC can be thought of as the big brother. A and H have this love-hate relationship that can impact our reaction when a memory that brings up old negative emotions is triggered, leading to choices that are more destructive than productive. As these three characters run tightly together, their journey can be smooth or rocky. When faced with life's challenges, we tend to feel they're impossible to overcome, much like a regular person with no formal training would see climbing Mount Everest as a challenge. A and H tend to have this tug-of-war relationship, with H being kind of paranoid, overthinking about everything in their surrounding, and constantly comparing what is happening currently to what happened in the past. All of which is driving A to react negatively. Meanwhile, PFC is trying to encourage A to look at the current challenge as just that, a current challenge, without distractions by past emotions. Enter SCYiBL. SCYiBL allows you to first reflect on the way you overcame previous negative events, and finally encourages you to reframe the situations and choose positive reactions. Each SCYiBL step gives our three characters a way to work more cohesively together, kind of like a rewiring, and creating a synergy that becomes an automatic thought pattern as they repeat the steps. Ultimately, SCYiBL allows you to see each possible challenge not as a mountain, but as a molehill, that nothing is impossible if you put your mind to it. Starting at SCYiBL Step 1, Reflection. Because H carries all the memories, we can feel weighed down by all of them without even realizing it. So, rather than just reflecting on those memories, we ask H to review his inventory of memories and to specifically dust off old memories of our own coping mechanisms that helped us overcome past negative events, to show A and PFC how they could choose smarter actions that help us move forward without carrying baggage. This is SCYiBL's Step 2. While we all carry all the memories, they don't have to weigh us down. We just need to focus on the teachings that each event has brought us in our life, and suddenly you feel lighter. A then pushes us to SCYiBL's Step 3, reframing the current challenge and responding positively with reactions such as courage instead of spite, or focus instead of distraction, or determination instead of anger. Each step can be thought of as cliffs on the side of a mountain. Each time we accomplish one of these steps or reach one of these cliffs, we get a sense of relief and empowerment that encourages us to strive ahead. Supported by A's more positive emotions, PFC can make better decisions to resolve a challenge. SCYiBL Step 4. Practicing these steps over and over again with different challenges paves the way for identifying negative triggers and allowing optimal teamwork among A, H, and PFC, so that you look at each problem with a renewed set of eyes. SCYiBL Step 5. Because our thought patterns amongst these characters are rewired. SCYiBL Step 6. When you have been SCYiBLized, challenges that we face do not seem as daunting. They don't feel like this huge mountain. Instead, when you have achieved these 6 steps and have reached the peak of the mountain, you see the big picture, just like seeing the view from the top of a mountain. The challenges become smaller, not less significant, because we're training our brain to put us front and center as the owners of our coping tools that we'll use to conquer anything that comes in our way. Unlocking your hidden potential lies within your ability to train your brain, your A and H, so that Big Brother PFC can feel at ease when making decisions that amount to positive actions. Because your memories focus more on who you are and why you matter.